At what point did your man show his penis on soft? You know what I'm saying? Like I need to know, like what, like especially for the growers. You know what I'm saying? The growers out here like myself, like you know what I'm saying? Like what? At what point is it during the winter time? That's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's cold.
There you go.
Hey, who you know hella cold with a heart of gold? Slick was slipping in some gems when the shade thrown. Hit you with knowledge and polish, pushing the positive, steady, petty, plotting with the thought you get something out of it. That petty like a second language, speaking it fluently. Effortless with finesse to a T smoothly. Guiding you from breakdowns to breakthroughs per usually. Poetically petty, that's so juicy.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Actually, it is the season finale of season one of the Poetically Petty podcast. I'm your host, That's So Juicy. And y'all, we have a special guest in the building. I had to bring him on here for the final episode, and we'll get into that. But let me just tell you who this man is, okay? He is a multifaceted creator, okay? Actor, writer, comedian, entrepreneur. You guys have probably seen him all over YouTube. He's a part of Dormtainment, which has been around since YouTube has been around, it seems. Um, Comedy Trap House, Boss Talk. I actually was on their podcast, Boss Talk, and now they are doing something completely new that I absolutely love, and it's called High Frequency. I'll let him tell you guys about that. Y'all, we have Rome Green Jr. in the building. Brum, 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 brum. What's up, Rome?
And what's good, man? I'm honored to be here. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for the listeners for listening to this amazing podcast by this amazing woman. So y'all continue to run them likes up, run them comments up, all that and more. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. I'm alive. I'm grateful. I'm blessed.
I listen. I know that's right. So look. Y'all, I don't even know what's about to happen. This podcast. We got a good episode for you guys, and I know he's gonna judge me. I feel like he's always judging me, but it's okay. He's gonna judge me, but y'all are gonna judge him because I already know what he's gonna say. I don't know what he's gonna say, but I know it's judgy. I know it's gonna be judge
Yeah, yeah,
worthy.
for sure. Because I don't be caring about what people be thinking. So you know what I'm saying. So it is what.
Listen, don't mess around and get canceled, okay? We just started over here.
Hey, can't nobody cancel me. God got me, so I ain't canceled.
Period.
Let's get it.
So look, I kind of sort of talked about this, but I just asked because the people been asking me, and you do what you want. So yesterday, y'all, this is pre-recorded. Y'all know that. Yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
How was your Valentine's Day?
Oh, it was beautiful, man. I got to spend it with one of my favorite women, which was my mother. So we got to hang out. We actually had to have some real good talks just about just love and what that means to us. And she was told me that I was one of her first loves and will ever forever be. And I was like, you know what? I couldn't spend my Valentine's Day any better. We went and seen Captain America. We had food. We kicked it with the dog. You know what I'm saying? We went on a nice little walk together, man. That's my mom's, man. So it was a beautiful day for me. That's the type of Valentine's Day I like.
Mine was very much different than yours.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should have
yeah.
known
Nah.
that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been out in these streets. That's what
I
happened.
tried.
She was out on the street, y'all. She was on the cobblestone.
Was not. Didn't get that far. I
Oh,
got
okay. You
stood
didn't get
up, kinda. I did. It was weird though because it was virtual. I know, right? We
and
talked
so
the whole time,
the Wi-Fi got disconnected.
but no, that's the thing. He was there the whole time, but he never like called. He just kept texting, and I don't even know.
That's
It's me. Like at
um,
this point, God is telling
it
me you just supposed to be
sounds
a fine ass auntie, and that's it.
it sounds very unintentional. It sounds very for the streets, it sounds very hood boogerish, and I don't like it. I don't know.
Okay, so it's not me. I'm not tripping because they text the whole hour, but they never called like FaceTime like we were supposed to, and the whole time it was like,
Did you ask questions while you were texting? Like, hey, are you
yeah.
playing?
It was like as soon as the clock struck 8, it was just like, hey, and it was kind of like starting to try to plan date number two. And I'm like, you ain't even start date one yet. Why would I go on a second? What are you doing? And I was
Yeah,
like, this
I'm
isn't
not
very
sure.
ideal. You planned it.
They planned it and then didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure what that manifestation was. I'm not sure
I
what.
don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know what I'm supposed to be learning
it
from
just sounds
this.
like a lack of communication was had, and just
But it
sounds.
was a whole lot of communication the
No, it
whole
wasn't.
time.
No, it wasn't because you can be talking and not communicating.
That is true. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
you know, I could be saying a whole bunch of stuff and not saying nothing at the same time.
But
So
we were getting like the temperature checks throughout the day. Hey, we still on for the night. Hey, it's about an hour out. You know what you want to eat yet? Okay, order it, send it to me so I know how much it is. And then as soon as eight came, it was just like, it was like it's 8:20. What are we doing? You just asked if you could call. I said, yeah. And it's like, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and order my food. I'm gonna start the movie I want to watch, and I hope you have a great day. And they were just like, I just wanted to make everything perfect and blah, blah, blah. And I just wanted to court you and do all these things. But you forgot to do the most important thing, which was show up.
wait,
I
what?
don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that was my Valentine's Day. But it's okay because y'all, my birthday's in a week. It's the week after Valentine's
Yeah,
Day. So we
come on,
gonna
man.
try this again.
And we'll get
Maybe
back. We'll figure that out. We'll dig deeper off air to figure out what that means. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I don't think I want to dig anymore.
No, no, we'll dig deeper. No, no, for sure. We need to know. We need to know more.
I don't think I want to. It's okay. It's okay. Getting
Yeah,
stood up on Valentine's Day virtually is a new one. I'm
yeah,
here for it. It makes great content. Maybe one day we'll unpack it.
that's
Not
what it
today.
was for. That's what it was for. It was for great content. That's it.
But my food was good. My food got there. Shorty was really nice when she delivered it. I gave her a nice little tip. Happy
You
Valentine's Day,
eat,
girl. Her nails was cute. You know what I mean?
you eat
And then
though.
the girls called me because they thought they was gonna be calling to be like, "How was it?" And I was just like, "What y'all doing?"
That's tough. That's
But
tough.
if my food would have been bad too,
Oh
oh
yeah, that
my
was.
God.
What did you eat?
But I got some Indian food. Don't ask me what I got butter chicken and something else.
Good curry. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at
Yeah,
it.
so my food was good.
Okay.
But before we dive into food, okay, because I know you a foodie. We gonna
Yeah.
go ahead into the first segment, which is called Petty Pet Peeves. Now, I've been watching you on YouTube. I've been following along, jealous as hell. Y'all just be out here going from country to country, trying all this food that looks so good. But I know with my food allergies, I probably can't. But I want to ask you, do you have any pet peeves when it comes to food? This can be making the food, this can be going to dinner. What are your pet peeves when it comes to food?
Yeah. One of my pet peeves that I have is a messy burger. I'm not with a messy burger, man. Like, don't bring me my burger and it be all mad, slippery, slimy, and sloppy. Nah, and then stuff the lettuce be hanging on the side. Got a little obtuse lettuce, and then the stuff be sliding there. Where get your burger construction in order. Don't hand me no messy burger. I'm not
So
with
you
that.
like it like to be symmetric? I do. I like my
I
any
want that
sandwich. It
shit
don't
to
matter.
look. I wanted it to look like a nice Krabby Patty. You know what I'm saying? Put it together, let it hold its form. That's what I need. I need it.
Not you holding your burgers to Krabby Patty standards.
Come on, man. Come on, SpongeBob. That's a good standard.
Just talk to
Top tier. Anytime you got a dude that his sole purpose is to get your formula, I
Listen,
mean that's a good burger right there. So hold it to that
listen.
standard. Another one is dry Brussels sprouts. Right? So you
Girl, how many
what
times has this happened to you too? Now that it's pet peeve.
as petty like okay, Brussels sprouts already are not the most pleasant thing for a lot of people, right? A lot of people I like Brussels sprouts because I be eating decently. But the thing I don't like is when you make it sound all nice on the menu. Oh, we got a balsamic vinaigrette with the Brussels sprouts, and we got some sesame seeds, and it's sprinkled with a little parsley, and then we do. And I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds sexy. Bring it
Yeah,
out. And then you bring it out. It ain't where the vinaigrette at. And they be like, "Oh, we put it on there and then we put it in the oven." Well, ain't that gonna dry it out? That don't. I need it. Put it on there, like, and then it just don't be hitting. Like, I want my Brussels sprouts like I like my Korean fried cauliflower. You know what I'm saying? Get some flavor on there. Get it. Come on, man. Put some. So that's another one. Another one would be is no sauce with my meal. Don't just bring me a meal and don't have any
Yeah,
sauce options. At least ask me about my sauce.
right. I'm with you on that one.
People who out here eating meals with no sauce, what you doing? Like, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow. I don't like sauce. You just like a dry throat. That's what you like.
Oh
Because
my God.
what's going on? Like, let's get a little sauce going. You know what I'm saying? Sauce, when people don't go to Chick-fil-A for the chicken or the fries.
I go for the sauce.
That's what you think they're going for. That's a cover up for what they really going for, right? It's it's the Trojan horse effect, right? If people don't know what the Trojan horse is, it's the old battle of in the Trojans and all. What they did is they gifted this big wooden horse to their enemies, and the enemy was like, "Oh, this is a peace offering," and they didn't realize that inside of the horse, they were in there waiting to come out at nighttime so they could take over the boom boom. So they handing you the chicken and everything. That's the peace offering, the chicken and the fries. The Trojan horse, that's the sauce. You got your Chick-fil-A sauce, your Polynesian sauce. You got all the honey mustard. You got, come on, man. You got everything. That's what you're there for. So
The
don't
sauce.
bring me my sauce. And then
You don't get mad when they just give you one sauce. Does that bother you more?
it'll bother me, but at least you care. You know what I'm saying? At least you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you care.
You've thought about this for a while. Like this really bothers you.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that. Another pet peeve with food is people that don't know they got something in the corner of their mouth. Like, you got something, like, how you not feel that?
Like how you not feel it?
It's a lump and you just still talking to me. And I don't want to be rude and be like, "Hey, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth." Just it's a lot of stuff going on in there. I want you to get that out the corner. Like, just flick it out the corner, figure it out. Get it out the
Right.
corner.
When
So
it's sauce, like how you not feel that wetness on your face?
like, that's like about as bad as people that got the real dry mouth and they let, that little corner of spit show. Oh, disgusting. Oh my goodness.
Bro, there was like three guys that I went to school with, and I'm just like, every morning, like, what
Every
are you
morning, that's
doing?
crazy. Why you got that powdered donut in your corner of your
Like
mouth? Hey,
every
look,
morning, come on,
supposed to
bro.
have
The rest of your face ashy, this
yeah.
dry. Like you don't feel that? I
It
don't
look like
understand.
you left some Colgate stuck in the side of your mouth. Like, hey, get that out. Like, get it out. But yeah, so those are a few of mine. What's a few of yours?
So mine's kind of go with the messy burger. Like I just don't judge me. I feel like I just feel you judging me already. But after yours, you might not judge me.
Okay.
I can't stand. First of all, I don't think they're other than like maybe like fufu, maybe. I've never had that. I want to try it. There's no food that I can think of where you need all of your fingers to get dirty. There's no reason that you like I hate when people like you're not a child. Why is all of your you why is all your hand like your fingers dirty from this meal? There's no
Like
reason.
5 or 10.
Like either if you got 10, just I will never, I'm not. You're a psychopath.
All right.
But
So
there's no reason.
one, I feel disrespected. That's first and foremost. I
No reason.
feel disrespected and
Why? Your pinky should, there's no reason your pinky should ever touch food. What's the purpose?
no. You're not like so with Ethiopian food, which is one of my top two foods.
I say with the exception.
You gotta take the injera and you just gotta dip it and get it in there and get to it. So you
I
gotta
get that. But you could still kind of pinky up SpongeBob with that, I
if you
feel.
want to be bougie with it, you can.
It's
But
not bougie. Why your pinky dirty?
'cause you need to scoop. You know what I'm saying? You
And
got
then we're in a day and age where you have your phone. Like you need to have one clean finger to go. Because if you start unlocking your phone with dirty,
no. See, that's your problem right there. That's your problem right there. You worried about stuff that don't need to be worried about. You eating.
mm-mm,
You in communion with your people. You worried about the
no.
You don't need to be worried about the phone. Get
Or
the
even
meat.
if I don't even have my phone, but there's no reason. There's no reason that all of your why, bro? That's an exception. Okay, I don't know all Ethiopian food. I do want to try it, but
You do need to try it. You need
outside of that, there's no like why?
you
You're
don't
eating a fish sandwich and fries. Why is all
I
your hands
I
dirty?
I semi feel you with certain things because like if I meet somebody that just got dirty fingers off top, I don't want to talk to you no more. Like, cause it's why your fingers dirty. What you been doing? Wash your hands. Grow up. Figure it out. What's happening here? So I feel you a little bit, but if we eating, I understand to an extent because this is a place of you in a comfort zone. You eating your food. You mind your business. They got napkins. They got handkerchiefs and towel. Like you can figure it out. But
You eat with both hands?
it depends on what I'm eating.
Okay. All right. I feel like I'm about to get judged real bad. So
Go
we
ahead,
gonna move.
continue.
My
Continue.
other one is still kind of similar because I'm going to like messy burgers and stuff like that because that sometimes you might need two hands, but still the pinky, there's no reason. Six fingers max. There's no reason.
Okay.
But if you allow food to touch the palm of your hand, I'm done. Why? Why is your palm dirty too? Like if you holding a burger and the back of the burger touch your palm, or if you hand me food and you put it in my palm, if it's not like popcorn or chips,
Like, what are you, a
oh
toddler?
my God.
Why would you be holding a burger like this?
Bruh, some people be like eating food like let me get this. The kids, I love to see a baby eat and they enjoying their food. Eat your food, baby. Don't touch me though. But at a certain age, oh my God. Or if you bite in the burger and you're holding like this and then you let the juice drip and it just like,
Oh,
ah, I
imagine,
can't.
imagine a grown man eating a corn dog. Like,
Oh my God. Or adults that hold their spoon like this and they eat.
oh
Whoa,
no,
grow
no, no,
up.
no, 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 no. You are a psycho if you holding your whole hand with a spoon. Like that's crazy. Because
Oh my God.
what would you need to be if you eating cereal? Why would you need so much power?
Yo, my cousin does that. And I just be looking at him like,
Like, why you got the whole spoon? Just grab it, brothers. Like, just take a little, you know what I'm saying?
why again? You don't need all your fingers to like why? Even holding a utensil is unnecessary. Like I can't. But if food touch my palm, especially if it's like a wet food, oh my God.
People don't have no decorum when they eat. That's the issue. They need some type of decorum because nothing should be dripping down your palm.
Oh my God. Or they let the popsicle drip. Even with kids, I'm like, that's not bothering you.
My little brothers, when they was younger, they used to be like eating stuff, doing something. They want to come over there and grab me. I'd be
Uh-uh.
ready to square up, be like, fam, like go wash your
I'd
hands.
be like,
You dirty little dude,
mm-mm.
go wash your hands ASAP.
I
ASAP.
grabbed them little hands so fast. Oh my God. But that bothers me. Like I'm over here like this, scratching my palm because like I'm so bothered. Why is there food? Don't. And my family knows that. So they'll purposely like I'll ask for something. I'm like, let me get that. And they'll be like, food or hand me something. They'll go like this in my palm. Oh my God. Like pizza or something. They'll just put
Oh,
it in my I'm like, why would you
eating pizza with your whole palm is crazy. Like you a child. That's insane. Why would you need your
it
whole
drives me
palm?
crazy.
Yeah, you wouldn't need
Your
your whole.
palm, 6 fingers max. Okay, should be dirty.
Your palm is a safe zone. That's
Like,
like that's like
why?
in relationships you got your safe word. That's your safe zone. Your palm is your safe zone. Like that's it. That's it right
I
there.
just don't understand why people would do like, and you watch people eat, and I just be like,
No.
oh my God. And then smacking on your food, I'm leaving the table. You smack.
Oh, oh, oh no. Oh yeah,
Oh,
no.
you made that face like you were just like, uh-oh,
Think about smacking.
smacking on your food. I don't even like when I can hear my food mixing in my mouth. Like,
I was watching something and this dude was like he was smacking heavy. Like I can deal with a little bit of smack 'cause maybe you got to get it in. It's just a little good, but like just open mouth,
mm-mm.
you ain't got to chew that loud, fam. Like you just know it's unnecessary. It don't need to be all that. This is what I'm saying.
I'd be like,
So
it make it taste better. What? No, it doesn't. No,
yeah,
it does. Oh my God. Some of my family members used to smack, and I was sitting there. I'm like, I'm staying the night, but can I come after dinner? Cause like,
Yeah.
and I'm leaving
Yeah.
before breakfast. Cause if we got to eat together, I cannot do it. And I would call my mom like, please come get me.
I
They
seen
all smack.
I'll tell you two crazy things I've seen in my life. Number one is this is when I was younger. I was at my homie house and his mom fixed us some food or whatever, and we downstairs, she fixed us some pancakes. And I seen him eat his pancakes with a spoon. And it blew my mind because I was like, what's happening here? Why would you just get a fork like it's just a normal human being? So that was the first part. I get it, you
It
can cut
wasn't a sport.
it. No, it was a spoon. It was a silver spoon. I said, this nigga eating cereal pancake. I don't know what's happening. And then the other thing I seen was another friend of mine just take his whole pancake and grab it bare hand and fold it like a hot dog and start eating. I said, where were you raised with cavemen? What's happening? What are you doing? Just use a utensil, use an instrument for your food. Stop this. I
It
can't
bothered me so bad.
can't deal with you with you untethered. All right, get it together.
Oh my God. Like, why would you? Okay, I seen this was in high school. First of all, our pepperoni rolls used to be fire. And rest his soul. I ain't gonna say his name, but he has passed. But this man was in class, and it was like a scene from Napoleon Dynamite. Like when I saw that scene, I was screaming. He put a pepperoni roll in his pocket, like just a bare pepperoni roll in
The
his
bare
pocket.
pepperoni. That's
And
wild.
we just pulling pieces out, like breaking it and putting it back in his pocket, just eating. And I was like,
To
"Are you
save
eating
for
a pepperoni
later.
roll?" He just put
With
it straight
with
in his
jeans?
pocket. And we wore uniforms, so it was like Dickies.
Putting pepperoni in Dickies is something I've never imagined in my life.
He had a whole pepperoni roll in there. Like, I was just like, why ain't you wrap it in a napkin or nothing? Like, it's already crazy that you putting food in your pocket, like hot food, but you didn't even wrap it up
Throw it in
in a
some
napkin.
foil or something. Like it's not a coin. It's just not a coin. You don't just throw
He
it in
just threw it in his pocket. Like, just you walking around with a pepperoni roll in your pocket. Like, I know that pocket greasy. Because
Oh,
he
that
was just
pocket
breaking it in the pocket. He didn't take it out, break it, and put it back. He was like breaking it in the
in the
pocket
pocket with the
because we
cheese
weren't
and
allowed to
stuff on
have like food in class. So he's like sneaking in. I'm like, what is he doing? Like I sat behind him, like on the side, and I'm like, what is he doing? And I'm like, are you eating? There's pepperoni
it.
roll because like you could see the cheese and he breaking it. I'm like,
It's gonna have all type of lint on there and all this. That's
he
different.
didn't care.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
That,
Shout
that's how that's how much the pepperoni roll slapped. I would never do it, but he
yeah,
definitely put a pepperoni roll in his pocket, and I was just like, "Ain't no way you really sitting there with a pepperoni roll, a hot pepperoni roll in your pocket." Like,
God rest his soul, man. Because that's wild. That's wild.
I don't know. Yeah, but those are my pet peeves. Like, I don't like when people use all their fingers or the
Yeah.
palm of their hand to eat.
Okay.
I can't
All
stand
right.
when people smack on their food. I don't like to hear your food chewing in your mouth.
So you don't be watching mukbangs. That's not your
I,
thing.
I hate them. I hate ASMR. I hate them all. Why would y'all ever do that? All of you are crazy
I like a
psychopaths.
little. I
Like,
like a little ASMR. I don't need to listen to the food one. But I remember. So
mm-mm.
I was watching one girl, and she had these like fingernails, and she was tapping on the mic, and I was relaxed. I ain't gonna lie. It almost put me to sleep. Like I was like, this is dope, man. I'm about to go. I'm gonna.
No, because then after they do that, then they be on there like, I'm like, I can hear your tongue moving in your mouth. It's so
Yeah,
nasty.
it's kind of relaxing. It's kind of a little bit relaxing.
Mm-mm. What? You're psycho.
Yeah, no,
Mm-mm.
it's
I
cool.
hate it all.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's like if you my girl, send me a little ASMR. You know what I'm saying? Like, get on the mic for me real quick. Just like
See, I'm petty. I'll start beatboxing. Like,
I'm like,
you
man,
won't
come on, man. Ain't
even.
nobody trying to freestyle right now, man. Come on.
I'll make sure you all calm and nice and calm, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, you're gonna be so mad.
I'd be so mad. I'm like, come on, man. I was relaxed. Oh man.
No, and I'm gonna make sure it's a microphone that's gonna pick up everything too. That I don't know why. I don't like that. Give me rainwater, rain sounds,
Yeah,
ocean
for sure.
waves.
Just
I can do
human
all that.
human body stuff you can't do.
Or you can talk, just be like soft spoken and talk, and that's cool too. But I
Yeah.
don't like your smirk right now. What was that? I don't like your smirk. Like, I
Just
don't.
listen. I'm just listening, man. I'm just listening.
That was real evil. I'm nervous now. I'll be nervous all the time, but I didn't like that look at all. But
Mhm.
nah, I don't. I can't do mukbang. The conversation be so good too sometimes, and I be trying to like pay attention, and I'm just like, the moment they start smacking, I'm like mute.
You
I
gotta,
I hate.
man, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow.
No, they gotta grow up.
You
There's no reason for you not to know how to close your mouth when you're
gotta grow
chewing.
up and watch people eat. Like that's just what it is. It's a beautiful,
No.
beautiful thing.
Mm-mm. I've almost broke my phone. Like I cringe so bad. I be having like bruises on the inside of my palm because when I cringe, I do this with my nails. I can't. Shout out to everybody making money with the
Yeah,
mukbangs and
for
all the
sure.
people that like to watch. I can't. I'm sorry. I will like it and move along. I cannot support.
Okay, well, yeah, you like it to move along. There's nothing wrong with that. That's support. You know what I'm saying?
I
Right.
can't do it. I will grow like a hatred towards you. The first time you piss me off, I'm gonna just remember you smacking.
Gotcha.
It's
Gotcha.
over. So nope, can't do it.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Petty. It might be petty. I don't care. That's
It's
one I'm gonna stick with. Some of the other stuff, I'm like, is this petty? And I'll reason with you, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change that. I can't do it.
okay. Okay.
Not.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm with
I'm
that.
okay with it.
I'm with that.
Speaking of that, y'all, I'm gonna ask. Let's ask the people because you called me petty for something, and I ain't let that go because I still don't know how this is petty. Y'all, he told me that I was petty because my phone has been on silent
Yeah,
since
you petty.
2013.
Petty. That's super. It's mad petty.
It's not do not disturb. It's not
Nah.
vibrate.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, that's silent. It's like ghost mode since 2013 is insane. Like that's actually
Why though? But why is that petty? It's not disturbing anybody.
it's disturbing everybody. It's disturbing the people.
Who?
It's disturbing the people that need to get in contact with you. That need
I've
to.
never missed it. Like if I miss a call, I'm gonna call back.
Nah, 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 nah. What if it's an emergency and it's always on silent?
I'm used. Come on, most of us have our phone in our hand like all the time or nearby.
But it don't ring, it don't vibrate, it don't do nothing.
Mm-mm, don't shake, shimmy, nothing. I don't
It,
want it.
it don't Shakira shake, it don't Harlem shake, it
It
don't do
don't light up, nothing.
it don't light up either.
It'll be a little thing to go across, or if it rings, of course, the pop up saying the phone.
Well, it
But
don't ring. So that's it don't ring. It's
it don't ring, but your picture gonna pop up and be like, it's a call coming through.
yeah, you petty. You petty. I ain't mad at it though.
Wow. That is not petty. That's not disturbing
I,
nobody. It's not bothering nobody. You don't even know until I say something.
I know, and that's the petty part about it. Because what if I had needed you for something like I had called you back to back or something, and then I was like, "What's she doing?" And you like, "Oh, sorry, my phone been on silent since 2013." I'm like, "What? What are you talking
I
about?"
don't be saying that though. I don't be missing them.
And you know why you don't say it? Because you know it's petty. That's why you
It's
don't say
not
it.
petty. It's not petty at
If you
all. Like
if you said it to most of the
I'm a
people that
busy
called you,
person. So when I go to sleep, I don't be wanting to be bothered
I don't
with
be
all these
bothered with my phone.
notifications.
My phone be on vibrate. I don't be bothered. It don't bother me. It don't even.
It bothers me.
I barely even feel it. Maybe you got a hard vibrator. That sounds crazy.
All right. On that note, we gotta go. That is
You
insane.
you out here with the
We
hard vibrating phone? Okay, I see why you got it on silent. All right, I know. I got you. You don't want that thing to go off between your legs by accident. Like, that's fine. I get it. I
it's been
get
a long time, okay? Sometimes I take trips in the middle of the night and I just ride the rumble strips to
it.
Walmart. It's like I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, no. I just don't want to be disturbed with notifications and all of that
I
all
got my
the time.
notifications off and all that, but like for the people that's of importance to me, I make sure they can get
I
in.
mean, I got them. Well, even when I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, they can get through.
Okay, so
I'm
you
just
got that.
not gonna hear it.
Oh, you
But
still ain't gonna hear it. Okay, well, all
I'll
right.
see
Okay. All right.
it. I'm silent.
You next thing you know, you're gonna be eating your cereal with your whole hand. All right.
Whatever. We're gonna move on, y'all, because Rome is judging me crazy. I need y'all to let me know. Is that petty or not? Me having my phone on silent since 2013. It's 2013 because that's when I joined the military and we used to get in trouble for having our phones. And I
That's
was like,
better.
I've done enough push-ups. I'm turning this thing off, and I just never put it back on.
I feel that. So you might just have PTSD. You might have
It
phone.
is. It's a little bit of PTSD in there, but now it's just very peaceful. I'm just like, I'm
It's
cool
peaceful.
with this.
It's peaceful.
Now, if I lose my phone, that's
Yeah.
has happened, and I'm just like, man. gotta really think about what the hell I did and retrace my last steps. But we good, we find it. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to I don't need no more judgment from you. So you still gonna judge me on this one. We're gonna move on to the next segment. And this is one of my favorites, y'all. It's called Petty Insecurities. Oh, you want me to go first or you want to go first?
Go ahead if you want to go first.
It's starting with you anyway.
What'd you say?
I said it's going to start with you anyway. So, if y'all have been following this lovely gentleman over here, then you've probably watched Comedy Trap House. And I do. I watch podcasts while I'm at work. I'm an avid listener. I love it. I watch all the time. I haven't seen every episode, but I'm really close to it. But there was one particular episode where we just gonna call you a fart connoisseur because you recorded your farts wrong. Why?
The disrespect of you bringing that up is crazy
I
because
mean, it's out there already.
it ain't got nothing to do with your insecurity.
It does though, because
Okay.
my insecurity is that I am so terrified to pass gas in front of a guy that I'm dating.
All right, let me clear the
Anybody, actually, but specifically dating.
let me clear the air, no pun intended. Um it was during pandemic. I was going crazy. I was in my room and I was just like, I wonder what this would sound like recorded. I,
Why?
I couldn't go outside. I was stuck. I didn't know what else to do. I was like, all right. So I thought it was productive because I went to school for audio engineering. So I was like, maybe I can audio engineer this and see what it sounds like. And so
And do what with it wrong?
I don't know. I could put it in a skit. I could put it on a library, a sound library, and get money from it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking business.
Touche.
I'm thinking business. I'm thinking gassy business. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. So you're okay. So basically, you don't want to pass gas in front of a guy. I think
That's crazy.
I think there's level to the fart, right? I think there's I think
And I
there's
told y'all, he is a fart connoisseur. All right,
I'm
break
not
it
a
down for us.
connoisseur. I'm just a human being that has a stomach and a butt. So that's I'm just what do you want me to do? So I believe when you meet somebody, you can't just be off ripping farts. That's crazy. That's
Absolutely.
that's crazy. Like now, I think by month 6, 7, if y'all been really going, you can let out a cute toot. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be cute.
A little cute toot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, unless you got the big booty and it just you letting out a bunch of, it sound like a lion inside of a washing machine, and
Oh,
that's so. I think you can let out a little silent or a little cute toot. But if
the
y'all
silent ones are the worst.
I'm
No,
saying, but if y'all, if well, you got to work on your diet. All right, so that's what that is. That's, but if y'all been together for some years, it's time to go ahead. You gotta do what you gotta do because you've already let some out by a couple years because you don't even know you did because a lot of girls be farting in their sleep.
oh my God.
A lot of girls be farting. I remember I'm laying with this chick one time. We had been dating for a little while, so it was cool. But I'm laying there and I had like rolled over, like I'm on my side, and all I heard was, and I had to check myself. I was like, did I? I said, did I fart? And I rolled over and like she did it, and she just kind of
You gotta shake it out.
like, oh, poor thing. She ain't even know. It just got on up out of there. It just got on up out of there. And then so it was funny. It was funny, man.
But did you bring it up later?
Yeah, I brought it up. It was funny.
See,
I
no,
said,
don't
I
tell
said,
me.
I said you
Just
had
let
a
it roll.
I said you had a little toot toot in your sleep. She said, "Oh
See, no,
no."
this is what I don't want. No.
She's like, "Oh no." I was like, "It was cool. I ain't tripping." Like, so it was up under the covers. I ain't let it out. You know what I'm saying? Hold the covers down. You know what I'm saying? But if you my wife, like, girl, I'm gonna
No,
see.
that's different. I'm talking about dating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dating, like you, it's a certain to a certain extent. You got to get comfortable. Like, I think it's dependent on the person who you comfortable with. Sometimes it's funny. I used to do this thing in high school where I would grab a girl, hug her. I'd be like, "Hey, girl, come here." I'm like, "Hey, what's up wrong?" I grab her and hug her, and then I would fart, and then she'd be like, "Why you
What
hold me?"
would you do?
And she'd be like, "Why you hold me so long?" Then she's like, "Yeah."
Why? What is wrong with you?
I was a menace, man. I was a menace. It was all good,
I thought you
but
was
yeah,
gonna say like you would squeeze her until she farted. Like, why would you
nah,
do that?
that's crazy. That would be wild. I've had instances where we about get to laughing real hard and she accidentally let out a fart. And
Terrified.
that is hilarious. And that makes
Terrified.
us
I'm
laugh.
leaving.
That makes us laugh even
Nope,
harder.
I'm leaving.
Because
I'm out.
if I'm chilling with you and you laughing fart, you talking about me laughing, I'm
I'm
being
leaving.
laughing. Nah, I ain't letting you leave. I'm
I'm
gonna be
out of there.
I'm gonna be clowning. It's gonna be funny.
No, we at least have to leave the room. Like, I don't even want you to smell it. We gotta
I'm like,
go.
I would probably be like, hey, I thought they only had laughing gas at the dentist. Ah!
You're petty. No, I don't want no. You don't need I don't need you to smell me nothing. I don't even pooping. I talked about this in the last episode or the episode before. Absolutely not. I'm terrified because what if I clog the toilet? I
Well,
gotta go.
again, I'm had to go back to your diet. If you are out here, I'm like, you got too much iron in your poop, girl. You got to figure that out. Like, what's happening? That thing heavy. You got a submarine
I'm
out here.
scared.
No, I get it. I get it. That is terrifying, especially you. That's why, as a man, woman, whatever, you got to handle all your duties in your booty before you go get some booty, because you can't be at nobody's house doing stuff like you
You
just
can't.
you
I'm
can't.
scared.
When you married, even then, of course, you don't want to be. But at some point, y'all gonna see way worse at some point together. I'm like, look, ma'am. At this point, we married. I've seen stuff. I've seen a human come out of you. So like, it's just at this point, it is what it is. But dating, no, that's different. That's a little different. You gotta slowly,
Mhm.
slowly
At
get.
what point would you, and dating, at what point would you like poop at a woman's house?
It's honestly, it depends on the person. I've had women who I dated for a month and felt real cool, and they'd be like, "Look, if you gotta use the bathroom," I'm like, "Oh, thank you," because I don't know what my stomach tripping today. I use the bathroom. Like it is what it is. Like I'm a human being. I don't know. You made the pasta. You made my stomach hurt. Like my bad.
Not you blaming her.
But I think it's all human. It depends on the person. But of course, you don't go into it being like, "All right, I'm gonna go do this thing." But like. People have had some embarrassing times. So
And
yeah,
I'm trying not to have one of those stories ever. Like, no. Like, what if a woman, all right, you're dating a woman, everything, you love her, you like
yeah.
her, whatever. But you like this, she might be the one. And then like she clogs your toilet and she can't plunge it. So now she asks you to help.
I'll be like, I'm a I well because I've been in comedy all my life. I'm just gonna let her know she gonna get
See,
these
no.
jokes. She gonna get these jokes for a long time after this. Like you marrying me after this. I don't want to hear nothing. There's nothing else to be said.
So
Like
you plunge it, y'all married, y'all get married.
yeah, I'm gonna tell her like, look, man, the same way you clog this toilet, like you clog my heart with your love. You know what I'm saying? So like we just.
Oh my God,
But we
y'all.
gotta be dating for a while. That's not a
You gotta have thick skin to date
it's
Rome, apparently, because
like
he's not letting nothing slide.
no kids, grandmas, like it don't matter. Like everybody getting jokes. It don't.
Looking like I thought that was obvious.
Yeah, my family know it is what it is. Like everybody,
Yo,
yeah.
that's
Mine,
how my family is. Like my family, I'm cool with. Good. Even my family, like there's only certain. Now, once I joined the military, things were a little different. Like you gotta go. Okay, I couldn't stand up straight, shorty. We gotta go. But my family's the same way. But I still could not. I can only go like at my grandparents, my mom, my aunt. I'm
yeah,
not going to my cousin's house because they're petty. They'll bust in the bathroom while I'm in there and make jokes.
that's
Like
a lot.
I
That's a lot.
just
Yeah, that's a lot.
they be doing
That's
a
why
lot.
we.
Okay,
It's so many things. Like, 'cause that's why we talked about in the podcast, like how in the South it's just bigger toilets because bigger butts in the South. You know what I'm saying? And
listen.
on the West Coast and the other parts of the world, the toilet bowls are smaller. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so look at your toilet. You know what I'm saying? Look at your toilet, seeing what there's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? The bathroom, that's why the bathroom and the kitchen just got to be one of some of the cleanest places in the house. Like it just got to be.
Facts.
It just got.
That's true though, because after I listened to that episode, okay, I was in Philly visiting a friend and I couldn't even my hip, I had to put my hip underneath the, you know how they have the toilet paper roll next to it on I had to put it, I had to like slide into the toilet and sit down. So so the
Not you.
toilet paper, and I'm like, dang, I can't. I had to take the roll off and just
Look,
hold it because with my hip being there, I
look,
couldn't even roll the tissue. It was like one sheet at a time breaking. I'm like, yo, I never know. I'm a northern girl, but I got southern curves. So I'm like, I've never noticed this. But
not
then I
you.
realized like all the houses my family are in, they either built or, you know, updated everything. So I'm like,
I
what
felt
is
like
this?
I felt like you was trying to fit in the toilet like a Tetris piece.
But listen,
Like you
you know
trying
that little that Z to get that little hook? That's how it was. I was trying to slide it.
we was in Morocco. We was in almost like the coast area and we checked into this hotel. And I remember I went to the bathroom to sit down. My knees hit the wall. I said, what type of shit is this? I was like, I can't be in this small bathroom. I'm over here big and shit in this bathroom. I was like, I can't even reach nothing more. Hand hitting the wall. I said, nah, this is crazy.
Mm-mm.
Some countries don't know.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how big. Some countries, the people are actually smaller. So the bathrooms weren't.
facts.
So it's just like, but my petty insecurity. I
The little giggle.
got two. I'm gonna give you the PG one first, and then the rated R one. So
Okay, we
the
got okay.
PG is I can't wear certain outfits without a haircut. That's my petty
I can get
insecurity.
that.
That's my petty insecurity. I can't like it's like I don't know. I just can't do it. Like it don't sit right with me. It's like a girl being fine with attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you can't like dang you fine, but here you come with this attitude. It's like, you see the dude, he dressed boom, 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 and then you look at his hair, you're like, ah. It's like you look good. You
So you can't wear like a really good outfit if you're hearing. But
gotta have some type of like line up. You can't have the vampire edges while you trying to like, nah, you
the
gotta,
Eddie,
yeah, you can't do that. You gotta at least like
I
get
feel
it.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So certain outfit, cool. So that's that one. The other one, man, I think I gotta figure this out. I need to talk to the homies as a unit and maybe even some of the women like who have boyfriends or husbands now. Like, at what point did your man show his penis on soft? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know, like, what, like, especially for the growers. You know what I'm saying? The growers out here, like myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what at what point is it during the winter time? That's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's cold.
Hey, yo,
It's,
I never thought of this.
it's scary outside. Like, you don't want to just let that thing out like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to get a little excited. You need to at least be 30 to 45% excited. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in there on zero. You
Oh
can't have
my
it.
God.
You can't have the tank on
Bro.
zero. So I need to know at what month or what point that the fellas who have dealt with it, who have wives or girlfriend, when did you say, you know what? Fuck it. We out here. We just gonna do
We
that.
never think of that.
That's a thing. Some people are out here are showers and some people are growers. And you know what I'm saying? It depends on what side you. The showers, they do what they want. They out here living their life. The growers, they got to figure out when am I ready to take that next step? Is she judging me? Will she look at it like that's what I've been doing? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Got to think about all that. These
So
are
you're gonna be sitting there confused, like,
yeah. I'm like, hey,
now
don't
I know
relax,
that
relax. It's come on, man. I just got done
she
eating,
gonna
so
start putting measurements together, like,
they'll be like, no, no, put that down, put that down. Stop that. You don't need that right there. Why you grabbing stuff to measure stuff? Like, relax. Like, you know what I'm saying?
like,
Like, relax, man. It was the lights and I ate some food and it didn't
oh
sit
my
right.
God.
Like, relax. You know,
That is funny.
yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that.
It could be cold in the room. You need warm. I'd be like, Warner, turn the temperature knob up, man. It's cold in here.
Y'all be the one that like it all cold.
I
I
do
be
that. When I
freezing.
sleep, I need it. I need a cold when I sleep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, even in the winter, even I can't be. I'm a hot tempered person, so I like body heat, all that. Like you
And
wanna
it's your fault. Don't be mad at her because the room cold.
cuddle for an hour and a half. That's stupid. That don't even make sense. Like you need a 15 to 20 minute grace period, and then you go to bed. Roll over, go to bed. Like
This
relax.
is true.
But I know
You gotta wait till she sleep though.
girls get offended even when they sleep. Like if the girls sleep and you roll over, she like, oh, you like what
Because
you?
now we cold.
I'm like, I can't get no
That's
rest.
like taking the cover off of us. Like, why would you do that?
And then girls be tossing and turning crazy. I seen a meme the other day. This dude, he had this girl flipping all types of different ways in the bed. And all the girls in the comments was like, mind your business. We're trying to get comfortable.
Like, we trying to get comfortable. All right. It's a lot of different parts of the body be different temperatures. All
Yeah,
right. So
they
we
was like,
just
y'all are born with like body heat. All men just sweat. They all just got body heat. I don't get it.
no, for real. Cause I be sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I want to be all cuddled up and everything. And then y'all cuddle with me and I'm like, you hot.
Hot.
Like, get off. I can't breathe. And then they want you to face them, and now I'm breathing into your chest, and it's just my
Yeah,
face is
I don't,
sweating.
and that's the thing. What's the cuddle requirements? Are we face to face? Are we face back? Are we like because we need to learn how to cuddle back to back. Just hold each other
Listen,
like we tied up.
I just need you to just touch me a little bit so I know
Yeah,
you there. Like, if you don't turn your back on me, don't turn your back on me and slide over. That's disrespectful.
where I feel the safest at is when she throw that leg over. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel the safe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Head
some
on
guys be
chest.
too masculine and they don't want to be the little spoon. Like, let me
No, no, little spoon meat. Like, go ahead. Like, let me get comfortable. Like, because I'm tired of being the big spoon. I'm
listen.
smelling the back of your hair and stuff. You just got it done. I'm in the back of the face with you. No, you be
What's
back
wrong
here.
with your hair?
You be back here now.
Listen, I just like to, you know what I'm saying? Little spoon. Let me interlock my legs into yours, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
We in there.
I need
I
all that.
don't see a problem.
I actually love all that. I need all that, but just like when I'm ready to go to sleep, like just slide over.
You gonna elbow her?
I ain't gonna elbow her, but I'm just like in my mind, I'm elbow her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, he gonna elbow y'all. He gonna elbow y'all, and then if you toot, he gonna
Like,
roll over for real.
never go. I never. I might. Oh yeah. Now, if you toot, I might have to slide over for a second. I just get my stuff together. But yeah, no, those are the petty insecurity. But I thought that was funny. The haircut, and then like, I need y'all, fellas, if you watching this, like, at what month, especially if you got a wife, at what month do you say this is it right here? I'm gonna let it out. Like this.
Wait, I feel like, do you just like walk in? Is it like after the shower, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't grab
So
a
it's like, all
towel?
right. So like, I feel like when you first are getting intimate with people, sometimes it's at night or you already excited and all that stuff. This has to be like midday. You know what I'm saying? Like midday. She just in the
Catching Rome on a Tuesday.
like, yeah, she in the living room kicking it, and you like in the bathroom, you hyping yourself up. You like, okay, all right, then we doing this. All right, we going out. We going
Some
out
pep
here.
talk.
We going out. We gonna show her. We gonna show her. Like this is what it is. And
That
then
is funny.
you just walk out there, and be like,
Since
dang,
she already like feeling you, loving on you,
yeah,
I don't think she gonna be bothered.
yeah. Oh my God, you know how terrifying it'd be if she went and laughed. I'm
But listen, I'm petty, so
like, no, no,
I'm
I'm just
gonna,
playing. I'm just playing. I'm like, no, no,
I'll
no.
be like, hey, little fella.
Girls do. I've had that habit where be laying in the bed after we done something or whatever, and they just get the flicking stuff around. You be like, chill out, man. Like,
We are curious.
come on, man. Don't be flicking my man. Like, relax.
Let her do it. She's trying to learn. Let her get acquainted. She gotta get acquainted. We don't stop y'all when y'all be doing stuff.
Look, she
We
be over
just
there.
want to know.
She be over
I
there.
feel like every woman
Look,
has this
what she be
like
doing?
you gotta put it between your fingers like this
Like, come
and to
on,
be
man.
like,
Stop this.
let her play with it.
I'm
It's
like,
hers.
I'm like, hey, man, you got it. Do your thing, man.
Listen,
Do your thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been childish and done stuff like that. And I've got like flicked in the back of my head. I was like, all right,
Yeah,
fine.
I definitely done flicked. I definitely done flicked for sure.
I didn't get hit. I respected it because at first I was like, the fuck. Then I was like, I get it. He just flicked me. That's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. I ain't
Not a
gonna trip
hard
off that.
flick. It's
You're
just
right.
like, hey, relax. Stop that. Stop that.
Right. It was like you're a child. Stop. I was like, okay, okay. I get that. I now I want to know. I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know. You know what
I
I'm
want to know what they say. So y'all drop in the comments. I don't
saying?
think as a woman, I don't think it'll bother me. I'm gonna probably laugh the first time.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh.
I'm gonna make jokes the first, third, fifth,
Yeah.
20th time because that's just what I do.
You know what? I'm just gonna come out and be like, go ahead, get the jokes over with. Just go ahead, do what you do.
It's gonna have a nickname and everything.
Like, go ahead,
Like
get the jokes over with. All right.
I'm it's gonna happen. Then you just gotta let it happen so
Yeah.
then you can get past it, you know?
Be back later tonight though. Get the jokes over with. Go ahead, get it.
Oh my God, that's funny. I've never thought now I'm thinking like, has anyone so every time I've seen you just been
That's when they come
pep
through.
talking?
That's when they come through.
Huh.
They come through.
I never thought about that. You know, there was a person that I was just like, you know, everything that happened, you know, you get your little warm towel after your services, all of that. And then they were like kind of just walking around the room. I don't know why, looking for something. I don't know. And I looked and I was like, there's no way that that was.
Yeah, yeah, you know, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
And I was like, but it's,
Yeah, yeah, no, it
did
had,
he trick me?
yeah, no. It just went back home for a little bit. It just had to go back home.
So I get that. I
You
definitely was
when
like,
you clock out of work, you go home. It just went
first
home.
of all,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we will not compare this to a 9 to 5.
he came, he did his job, he had to go home. Gotta, you gotta go home.
Oh, now all the guys, listen, y'all, it's a safe space,
It's a
okay?
safe space. It's a safe
It's a
space.
safe space.
But as you get older, your care meter starts to go down. So I'm about to be 37. I'm like, do I really care as much anymore? Like, it is what it is. Like, you know, so it's just when you young, oh, you for sure, you care a lot. You be like, nah, nah, nah. As you get older,
I can see that.
you be like, girl, you gonna take this thing one way or another. So what you want? Like, what you want? All right, it's on you. All right. If you want me here, I'll be here. If you don't, I'll leave. Okay, I'm gone.
No, men get so defensive when they get older. They don't got time for nothing.
When men get older, they ain't got time for nothing. All right,
They
look,
have no
here,
patience.
I done gave you this. Don't ask me no questions. I'm gonna give you this.
They start talking faster. I'm just like, God, please, okay. Anyway,
That's funny.
all right. Listen, I'm gonna move on to this next thing because this is a good conversation. But now, you know, I just want to know,
Mhm.
do you have any petty confessions?
That's any,
Anything you would like to share?
you know, this petty, but it's justified. So, I was talking to this girl about a year and a half ago, no, over a little over a year now, and and she was getting disrespectful with me one day, and I told her, I said, "Look, you got one more time to cuss at me," I said, "and you'll never hear from me again." I said,
Mm.
you'll never hear from me again." And like you said, you know, as you get older, we mean what we say. I'm not playing with you. Yeah. So a couple weeks go by. I think she has some insecurity issues, something going on. She started eating,
Mhm.
you know, and I'm a very respectful person. I don't need to be yelling. I don't need to be doing all that. She cussed at me again, and I politely said, "Hey, you know, I asked you, you know, last time not to, you know, be using those words with me. They're disrespectful. I ain't use no disrespectful words with you, but unfortunately, you did not listen, and from here on out, you will never hear from me again." So she kept texting me. So she didn't hear from me then. She's DM'd me for over a year, and you don't hear from me. But the petty confession is, I make sure I go and read it, and then I get out of there. Yeah.
That's what that scene can be on.
Yeah, yeah. I want you to know. I see you. I see you. You thought I was playing. You know, it's been a year. It's been a year. It's just empty messages.
Oh my God.
But I think she's slightly crazy. She says, "You're gonna talk to me again one day." And that's crazy because I'm a competitive guy. Now you made it worse. Yeah, now you
Listen,
made it worse.
me too.
Yeah, yeah. Now you
I
made
am, that's why I be saying my petty is poetic because like I've had things like that, but you're nicer than me because you're like, hey, I told you no, I'm gonna tell you once. And it's just like, that's it. And then I'm done. I'm not gonna talk to you. Like, a guy I was dating, like we ended up breaking up, and I was like, "Are you sure?" At this point, I'm like, I'm going above and beyond, and I'm irritated with myself.
Yeah.
So I let you know, I was like, "Listen, are you sure that's what you want to do? Because when I'm done, I'm done. Like I am done. I promise you, you will not be able to talk to me again." And he laughed. I was like, "Okay."
Bet.
Have not been able to talk to me again. And the crazy thing is, he's reached out a couple times, and he's just like, "You changed. Like, why you acting? I ain't. Maybe I ain't changed. This you just on the other side of this relationship now. You ain't never been over here before. You don't know. Like this ain't you. Yeah, yes it is.
I
You're
tell
an
him I did
ex.
change. I changed the way I'm looking at you. So that's it.
Like, remember when you was laughing at my other ex? Because when I would see him, I would literally cancel all plans in that direction. No, you won't see me. You won't hear from me. Nothing. I just unblocked that one last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But he knew. I'm like, hey, you got one more time. I'm being nice, and you're gonna get blocked again. But this one, telling everybody I didn't change, and I'm rude. I don't act the same no more. Yes, everybody's like, she the same. What you talk? He's never been on this type of relationship with me. What do you mean? I didn't.
Like
I
some good
told you.
I like some good pettiness. Like 50 Cent is a petty king. Like when he bought all of Ja Rule's seats at the front of his
I love it.
one of the pettiest things he's ever said, I never get. This is the funniest way to call somebody broke. Him and Jim Jones was arguing. They was arguing back and forth. But this nigga said, he was talking to Jim Jones. He said, "Well, look, I'm done talking to you. I'm about to go see the UFC fight in London, and I know you're not gonna be there because it's expensive."
I mean,
And I see that word expensive is worse than just calling you broke. I'm not just
it
calling you,
is.
I'm letting you know that I got a certain taste level that you won't hit. And I'm just letting you know you're not gonna be there because it's expensive. And I said, that's my type of petty. That's great. I was like, I love that. I love that. And then
Listen, 50 is a different person. Like
oh,
he's
he's
a
different.
different
Yeah, he's a
caliber.
different caliber. But yeah, I wish that girl nothing but success, man. And if she keeps DMing me, if she watches this and she DMs me, I want to let her know that I still won't be answering anytime soon. But
Bro,
they did what? What happened? I'm just making a statement. What happened? I just figured because who am I to be? You know, one of the four agreements. The four agreements are: be impeccable with your word, never take anything personally, never assume, and always do your best. Who am I to read the four agreements and say it changed my life if I'm not impeccable with my word? My word is what I said. I said I wasn't going to speak to you again. And I don't want to go back on my word. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting her know that's the reason why.
I see what you did there. I like that.
I'm an honorable man. I'm
You
an
are.
honorable man. I just wanted to know. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I should be petty and clip this part for a post. And so,
make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
yeah.
Poetically Petty
Make sure you
Podcast. Follow me. That's so juicy. Keep that part in there.
keep all that in.
Keep
She
that
gonna
in
go watch,
there. I
look,
like
she gonna go watch the whole thing.
it. Hey yo. Keep trying, sis. He might. He might. When
Yeah,
they get older, they don't have time for stuff. So, they be changing their mind.
I think I'm gonna give her maybe one more year and I'm gonna block her. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh my God.
What happened?
It's not me, y'all. It's not. Okay, y'all be trying to make it's you, it's your part. No, it's not. It's not me. That you're better than me though, because I
Oh
definitely
no,
just be
girls are
blocking
much
people.
worse. Girls be blocking people left and right. They
I
oh
do.
yeah, yeah.
Listen, my block list is longer than my close friends list.
But you guys have to, and it's a little bit of a protection thing too. I think you guys have to kind of be,
Hmm.
yeah. So I understand it. I definitely understand.
Listen, I be blocking people because they be in the comment section saying stuff that bother me. They ain't saying nothing to me. They ain't
Yeah.
talking to me. I'm like, I don't like that comment. Block whole person. Like block. I don't even want you to ever because in my mind, one day I'm
You
gonna
might
be
you might
famous.
come
I don't know.
across
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
even just give me the fortune. I don't really need the fame, but I feel like one day I might be in a public eye and these people might have access to me. I'm just cut it right here. I
Yeah.
don't even want this type of person
That's fair.
to ever reach me. Like I'm gonna cut it right there.
We're gonna cut the frequency
But
right here. You're not even gonna see me. Yeah, I'm with that.
yeah. And then I'm gonna go search that name on every platform and I'm gonna just because they be keeping it and I'm gonna block you on all of them. I've
Okay.
done. Yeah.
Makes
Or
sense.
I'll see people that I don't like in real life in the comment section. I'm like, oh, you got Going to get you up out of there.
You're a good guy.
Is you know, you gotta protect your peace. I've done that to a guy specifically, and he keeps making pages, and I keep blocking him. But this guy, this ain't petty at all. This is very justified because this is a guy who dated a friend of mine when we were younger. I know for a fact that this guy, he was very popular. I know for a fact that this guy has infected multiple women with things. Most of them were curable, so they say. I don't know. Wasn't interested. You talked to somebody very close to me. This man showed up at my crib. How do you know where I live? And I was like, you gotta go.
That's
Nobody
weird.
was home. I was like, you gotta go. And I'm looking like at my grandfather's, where you keep the little thing. And I'm like, I can't get to it. This man like pushes me out of the way to get in the crib. And I'm like, I'm 16. I'm like, oh my God. Because I know what he's done to other women. I'm like, I just got to get back there. Like, and I'm like, you got to go. I'm not allowed to have boys over. Like, you need to go. And then whoever drove him was like outside and they start pulling off a little. And I was like, hey, your friend leaving. He leaving you. And he's like, what? And he's like, hold on, let me talk to this dude. I don't know what he's doing. So as soon as he go outside, I slam the door, shut it, all that. I don't know how this man ever found out where I live. I don't know how he got my number. I later found out that he took it out of my friend's phone. Weird already. And at some point he asked her like, oh, well, let me take you over her house, something like that to drop. So one time she came over, I guess he dropped her off. She never said that. I don't know. But this was like 4 years prior. So why do you still remember this? But anywho, I left for work one day and I'm leaving and I see a car at the top of the street. I ain't worried about it. But then once I go a certain way, cut through the back streets, get on the highway, this car's still behind me. And I'm like, are you following me? Okay, so I'm driving. Then I get stuck at the light. They pull up. Why is it him and the same person? And he's trying to like flag me down, but I'm ignoring him like, oh my God. This at this point, this is like 8 months after the home incident. I'm like, what's wrong with you? When I tell you he followed me on the highway for like 20 minutes to work. I'm in and out of traffic. They're chasing me. I'm like, oh my God. I get to work. I worked, it was like a little uphill a little bit, but it was like a 5-lane highway. He jumped out of traffic because I got stuck at a light, ran across I'm trying to park and run in really quick. I touched the door. He grabbed me like, hey, you didn't see me. I was trying to get your attention. I'm like, oh, I'm
Oh
running
yeah.
late for work. I'm gonna get fired if I'm late again. Thankfully, the manager that was on duty, he was a youth pastor and he saw me. He came out and I was just like, hey, I'm sorry I'm coming in. I'm not trying to be late again. I don't want to get fired, saying everything so he can play along. He's like, you need to hurry up and get in the back. And he's like, can I help you, sir? He's like, oh no, like I don't even have my shirt on. Like I worked at KFC. I just had like on a tank top. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get dressed and all that. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, he just followed me from home and I don't even know how he knew where I lived. And it's just like, I know him, but no. These people park, come inside, and I worked at KFC. We had a buffet. They ordered the buffet so they could sit in there, and I had to hide in the back. And he like had to call the put crazy. So this person finds me on social block, 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 makes another page, block, block, block. 3 years later, another page, block. What are you doing? Like
Yeah, that's
every platform, that name, any name associated with his, I'm blocking it.
weird.
It's crazy.
That's hella weird.
If I see somebody tag a picture with him, they block too.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah.
looking, the family, everybody is blocked because he keeps finding a way. I'm like, why do you even remember me?
Yeah, no, that's stop. Just leave me alone. That's pretty much
That was
it.
20 years ago.
Just
Literally.
literally,
Why are you still?
literally leave me alone. That's it. That's all I want you to do. Leave me
And
alone.
I've told him though, like I've told him now it's at the point where I'm not telling you no more. You're just blocked.
Yeah, you just block. Yeah.
Every name that looked like his, if you got a picture and there's 17 people in the picture and he's one of them, blocked. Like everybody
One of the
got blocked.
17
If your
people.
last name is not a common last name, so if your last name is similar, block,
No, yeah, not
just
block.
out of there. There's just block.
But it makes
But I
sense.
don't think that's petty. Somebody told me it was petty, and I'm like, no, it's not.
No,
This
that's
man
not.
chased me
That's
like
protection.
30 miles to
No,
work.
that's protection. Yeah, no, 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 no.
Insane. But this was a good conversation. I am very excited to have him on here. We're gonna go into the last segment, y'all. This is called Poetically Positive. And this segment, y'all know, I always like to leave you guys with something positive and just, good affirmations. But before I do that, I definitely want to give our guest his flowers, y'all, because this is episode 8. And we wouldn't have had any episodes if it wasn't for him, because y'all know I like to talk myself out of things. Self-sabotage is a real thing. But I be nervous all the time. I don't be thinking nobody want to listen to me. But y'all have been watching the episodes. Y'all been enjoying it, engaging. It's been really fun. But I definitely got some lessons and things from him, some tips. And I was supposed to do this way before I did it, but I was scared. We ain't gonna talk about that because we're here now.
Are we
So
gonna
I
talk about it,
definitely
y'all?
want.
She was texting me like, "Oh my God, I don't know when I'm." And I was like, "Girl, we done been through the trenches. You gotta get it started." No, I'm playing. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Lord, this how rumors
What she
get
had to,
started.
this is what she had to deal with for multiple weeks. So that's just what it
Absolutely.
is.
But no, I want to thank you because I have been having fun. Honestly, this has become like almost like therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to talk about the different things that you've been through, just being able to, I love to like help people. So when people come to me like, oh my God, I listened to the poetically positive thing and that was something I needed to hear. Like I love that. So I like to be able, even if it's just one or two people, even if it's just my family and friends, I really truly like to be able to help people. Um, Fun fact, I was actually going to go to school for forensic psychology, but when they told me that I couldn't call people crazy, I was like, and they told me I had to fix my face, I was like, so we just gonna do forensics because I can't do that. But no, I really want to thank you because, and I've been sending people your way, but this has been like it's been fun. Even though sometimes it's stressful trying to figure everything out, it's been really fun for me. And it's been people that's been watching that I don't even expect to watch, but getting those compliments are always great. But the advice you give, and y'all, even after we were done with our sessions, I still be like, hey, what do I do here? I don't know what to do. And he helps. So you are truly appreciated, y'all. If you didn't see the intro, go back because there's so much more that I can say that this man has done. And like literally, you've been around as just as long as YouTube. I know what Soldier Boy said, but listen, you guys have been around
Definitely been
for
around.
a long time and you've really been through just the different phases of social media and y'all are still doing the damn thing. So I appreciate you. I can only hope to be partially as good as Dormtainment or anything that you touch because y'all don't know he be behind the scenes doing stuff on some of the things you guys enjoy and like too. But I just want to give you your flowers and of course thank you because this is the final episode of season 1. Like I really been on here doing this.
Yeah, no, I'm super proud, man. It's I tell people it takes a lot to step out and do something right. A lot of people want to be extraordinary, but that means they can't be ordinary anymore, right? And the ordinary person, they do not step out and do the things that their heart calls them to do, right? You got a calling on you from God. Like you're very good with your words. People enjoy watching you. Your personality is great. And look, I was just a vessel that God used me to help you get your message out. So that's all it was, man. We're gonna continue to do our thing. I mean, I like I said, I've been blessed to be in this industry now for 17 years, 12 full time, and then and it's been a really, really dope experience. I wouldn't have it any other way because it's made me who I am, and now I can take what I'm doing and help other people. I think that's how we're supposed to do. I think serving people is the highest form of love, and I
Hmm.
think it's a great thing. So I appreciate you giving me my flowers, and I give them right back to you as well. I want you to continue to grow, continue to level up, and I'll come back on season 2. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it going because probably so many things we could talk about. So it's like,
Listen, some things, oh, I don't think it's supposed to be on this. I ain't trying to. We got to keep a certain image, I
yeah, no, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
gotta give a certain
Uh,
image. But
Go ahead. Oh, I was about to
um,
say if you want me to give my positive, or you can go ahead and give yours. I can if you want me to
no,
end.
you could listen. They are not here for me. They are here for you.
Um, So I'm a big quote person, and I like to leave people with quotes. There's a quote from Naval Ravikant, and he has a book called The Almanac. And basically, the Almanac is basically a group of tweets Um, yeah, tweets, newsletter, articles, all type of stuff that he's written before. And one of his quotes is to build the skyscraper, study the ground. And I think
Mm.
that's a big thing that I want you guys to take from this, right? So she could have started with the skyscraper, but she wouldn't have had any foundation, right? And I think that's what she came to me for, right? She had the skyscraper, that's the vision. She had that, but the ground wasn't laid, right? She didn't know exactly where she wanted to go, who she wanted to talk to, the segment she wanted to do, and we had to really get in there and build it, right? And I think people got to realize that when you are trying to have something bloom, the weeds are going to come. Why do you think people have to pick weeds out of their garden all the time? Because they're going to form. Every time you're trying to do something positive, the weeds will show up. And so you have to be able to pay attention to the ground, study the soil that you're in, and then you can, be able to knock the weeds out when they come. But if you never study the soil, then don't know what type of ground you're working with. So whatever you're doing, make sure you study the soil first, get into the root of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how you're doing it, and I think you'll be successful in everything you do. So I think that's my positive
I
piece.
like that. I like that. Is there any advice that you received from someone that has stuck with you through your 17 years of doing all of this?
So much advice. What's one that sticks out to me? Um, will probably be do 100. Anything you do, do 100 episodes of it. And so,
I know we on eight.
yeah, once you do 100, you'll know whether or not you're good or not. And honestly, once you do 100, you'll be great. And so so people come to me, hey, big bro, I started my YouTube, man. How long you been doing it? Shit, I've been doing it like 3 months. What we talking about? What we talking about? Holla at me later, bro. Go do 100. Go do 100 episodes. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
me, y'all. It's me.
Do 100 and you're good. Think about it. If you go to the gym and you do 100 reps of anything throughout time, you're gonna get stronger, stronger, stronger. Like it's all in the rep. So that was one thing. And then if I pull from my list of quotes that I've written down over the years, I have, like I said, so many quotes. I think one from Darius Daniels, the pastor, was your appetite determines your advancement. And it's like, how hungry are you for the thing that you want, right? And so even when it comes to God, if you want to get closer to God, how's your appetite for God? How do you want to be, what type of meals do you want God to feed you? Like what is that thing? So if you're in a certain career, what's that meal look like for you? How hungry are you to go and get that meal? So I think your appetite determines your advancement is a really good one as well. So yeah, I got all
Okay.
types. So
I definitely like those. That 100 thing, I'm definitely gonna take that because I mean it makes sense, but I was just even with we spoke about this. I'm like, should I do seasons? Should I do it weekly? But with everything that I have going on, I was like, seasons are better for me. And I was like, is eight too long? Is it not long enough? So this works for me, but I'm definitely gonna look at that. And yeah, it's like 100 don't seem too far away until you start doing this. And I'm just like, oh,
I'll give people this. We did our boss talk. Some people don't know about this. We did boss talk. It was just on Patreon for our Patreon members. We did Boss Talk from January 2019 till December 23 every week. So 258 episodes every week. We didn't miss a week. There's no way I wouldn't be good by that time. I was done. Like it just
okay.
did. It started trash. We had it started trash. And by the time I looked up at 23, we had an editor, it was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? You just started on episode 8. Guess what? You got 92 more to go. And I'm gonna leave you with this. Only 20 it only takes you to make it past like 20 episodes to be in the top 1% of podcasts because that's how many people quit before episode 20.
Mm, didn't know that.
Told people, I wrote a tweet about this. I said I'm gonna read the tweet. I'm gonna read the tweet because or the tweet thread, they all the same thing at this point. I
I
said
didn't know that. That's interesting.
I said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but just start. The barrier to entry is so low. 98% are going to stop after month two. That means if you can just be slightly consistent, I promise you're going to get everything you desire. the best way to not get it is to sit and complain about not having it.
You could have just sent that to me. Like, you didn't have to say that in front of all my friends. Anyway, no, but that's crazy. I didn't know that. I was thinking, like I mean, I guess that does make sense if they're doing it once a week, but
People,
yeah. No,
people,
we're definitely gonna get past that.
oh
I'm
yeah,
I'm an
people
OCD
quit
type
all
person,
the
so
time. People literally quit all the time.
I
So
know that. But with podcasts, I guess because there's so many people doing podcasts now, like to say episode 20, they're not even making it to that or past that, I should say, is crazy. But we gonna make it past that, y'all.
absolutely,
We going to 100. I'm gonna say it right now. Season
absolutely.
finale. We're
Again,
going to 100 at least. We're probably gonna pass it, but we gonna go there. All right. I'm gonna have some people in person. I don't like everybody in my house though. So maybe this will be down the line. But yeah, we're gonna have some people in person, we gonna one day at a time. But I definitely do enjoy this. I'm glad that I had people who like pushed me to do it and was positive around me. So that's gonna go into my poetically positive moment is that you gotta surround yourself with people who are going to motivate and inspire you, and they're going to be motivated and inspired by you. Because there's a lot of people who are around you and they motivate you, but the moment you start doing a little better, they're jealous and it's just different. Like, you ever have people around you, you like, I'm thinking about doing this. Like, why would you do that? I don't think you should do that. Everything is negative. You got to get them up out of there because I'm already self-sabotaging. I don't need you to help. Like, I don't need that. I can't stand a negative Nancy when it comes to everything that I want to do. So just like surround yourself with people that you are motivated by, but also they're motivated by you. Like, they should be cheering you on and helping you and see what you need to do. I'm not saying that they got to support everything, but if they're like if they're downplaying everything, they got to go. This was something that I learned beforehand, but mainly in the military, because I had people that was, we E4 mafia. They like, you only hanging with the higher ups and stuff. Cause I'm not trying to stay here. If I want to be up there, I got to be around them. Like, see what they're doing, what they're like you said, like you got to see what they're doing, what they're studying, hell, what they're eating, how they're moving, what's their daily schedule. Oh, you get up this early and go to the gym so that you got time to do this. I need to learn that. I need to be comfortable doing this because this is where I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be with y'all the whole time. I'm not trying to stay here. So I started to be around people that I wanted to be like, or, that inspired me. I would literally be wanting to go to people's houses, knock on the door, like, what do you do for a living? I love this house, but that's weird. So I don't. But
I mean, I get
I
it.
used to drive. It's crazy because y'all know I just moved. So not necessarily this part of the neighborhood, but I used to drive around this neighborhood and just look at the houses because I'm like, I'm gonna have one of these one day. Like I need this. I like that porch. I like this landscape, all of that because this is how I manifest and this is what I wanted. But you gotta like surround yourself by the people that are going to motivate you and be motivated by you. Like, you don't need to be around them jealous friends. I don't know why people want haters. That's not fun.
Yeah,
Like, there's people that's like inspired like to have haters. I don't want it. I want to be around people that love me, that motivate me, that push me, that see my potential when I'm in the midst of a storm and help me and guide me through it. You know what I mean? Because you can't always see it. So when you're in the middle of a storm and they can see like, hey, you good. I promise you're gonna make it through. That's the type of people I need around me because I feel like that's the type of person that I am. So that is my poetically positive moment for y'all. I know sometimes we go through stuff and it's hard. A lot of people are going through shit right now. A lot of people. And I be seeing it and I'm like, keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going. And this is why I tell you guys with every breakdown, there is a breakthrough. You just got to keep going. And it gets a lot easier when you have people on the outside of this storm or the outside of this breakdown that can tell you and reassure you that I can see you. You're almost there. Keep going. So shout out to all the people that I have. I'm not gonna name all y'all, it's a lot, but y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to all the people I have in my life that are that way. And thank you, Rome, because in a way you have been one of those people, especially when it came to this podcast. But not just this, y'all. Like I said, like he said, I was on his Boss Talk episode, and soon as that camera ended, I was like, whoo! And him and Kim was on my ass. Like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why did you ain't do this? You need to do that. And I was like,
oh yeah, I tell my friends, don't tell me about your dreams because you're gonna be mad. 'Cause I'm gonna be on your ass. Like, don't, yeah, don't tell me what you just said about people supporting. It reminds me of something I wrote down. I think Alex Hormozy said it, but he was like, when you're on your way up, everyone roots for you because you remind them of their dreams. And when you're at the top, everyone tears you down because you remind them that they gave up on them. So
Hmm.
for anyone that needs a reminder, no one is going to hate on you for doing worse than them.
That part. That part.
So
I like that. I need that quote. I'm gonna put it like right here.
yeah.
We're gonna put it somewhere here. So I'm gonna need you to send that to me. But this was another episode, you guys, of the Poetically Petty podcast, y'all. The end of season one. I'm excited. I appreciate you guys for supporting and helping y'all because I do be talking myself out of stuff. But we here, we gonna keep going. We gonna keep pushing. I'm at bring more guests and more topics and everything like that. So you're very distracting. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in to yet again another episode. Rome, can you let the people know what you got going on, where they can find you, where they can
Yeah,
follow you?
yeah, yeah. First and foremost, you can find me on God's Green Earth. I'm chilling. I'm out here. I'm doing great things. You can find me on Instagram at I Roam a lot. IROMEALOT. Be on the lookout because come quarter 2 of the year, we're gonna be launching our creators community, wherein there will be teaching and hosting and keeping people accountable to their creative dreams, and we're super excited about that. It will be a invite only membership. We'll have a application to apply to be in there because we giving sauce in there because you know how I like my sauce. So we giving sauce in there. Look out for High Frequency. We are a collective of creative directors working with brands to understand what they need for their strategic brand strategy and creator strategy and content strategy. And we're super excited about getting started. We actually are doing some work with the Langston Theater in Seattle, where they have a film festival coming up at the end of April. So we're super excited about that. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep on doing things. I just got done writing a short for National Lampoon and the company Jeter, and so that was super fun. Hopefully, we'll be writing a movie next. That'd be great. But I'm just out here giving glory to God and spreading the love of Jesus and drinking water and minding my business. So you can come
That
find
part.
me. That's it.
Well, congratulations. That's super dope. I did see that. Congratulations on that. I always gonna support, always a fan, always gonna cheer on this end. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm always gonna cheer on this end. So yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna say yeah. I was like, he got too much going on. He ain't gonna be here. He was like, yeah. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here. But y'all already know where you can find me. That's So Juicy on Instagram and TikTok. You guys can follow me. Make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely does help the channel. And we're gonna be back with season two. In the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna be posting a lot of hilarious clips from the previous episodes on Instagram, Poetically Petty Pod on Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me. And remember, stay positive. Always stay positive. Okay, I was gonna remix it, but this is the final thing. Stay positive, stay poetic, stay petty. It's your girl that's so juicy, and we're out.
Poetically petty, that's so juicy. Yeah, poetically petty, that's so juicy. That's her.